Hello everybody and welcome to Innocent Just Play Civilization 5 with a community balance patch mod as Korea. Our approval made a really big dive and we are at only 10 happiness at the moment. A lot of that is from crime related stuff, but the rest of the numbers are not lying and we're doing really good. And technologically we are just farly superior to anybody, I think. We are 53 technologies. And the closest one is Ethiopia with 50. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Shaka is like 12 technologies behind us, which is fun. I love it. And yeah, in 3 turns we're going for plastics. We can get research labs everywhere, and also this Palace of Cultural Science. And that's gonna be amazing in Seoul because Seoul is pretty much doing 50% of our cultural output and about 25% of our scientific output. And with that, it's gonna be insane. But first, choose an archaeology. It's an ancient era, or we can make a landmark, which is, I think, the best option for us. If a city can reach it, make a landmark. We have only limited slots available for artifacts, and therefore landmarks should be the most important thing for us. Haile Selassie is plotting against me. Interesting. Speaking of which, I should definitely get a boat and start sailing the seas for discovery. Scientist in Seoul and a great engineer in Seoul. Start digging it up. An archaeologist should go there and start digging that up. This scientist, go over here. This great engineer, you can sleep. There's another place to dig up things over there. An archaeologist is done. Get an archaeologist. Archaeologist is done. Don't get an archaeologist, but get a cruiser, I think. Or is there any other boat? Ironclad, 5 movement. Cruiser, 4 movement. An ironclad will upgrade to a destroyer with rocketry. Let's go with an ironclad, just because of that faster movement. World Fair failed. Sanction Korea fails. And landmark passes. And that's actually pretty good, because great personal improvements and landmarks now give a lot more extra stuff. And guess what? We have a lot of those. And we are building more landmarks. Therefore, everything is awesome. This great engineer, you can give him 550 extra hammers. I'm gonna make you a production focus city. Which is not making that much of a difference, is it now? Not really. And you're just gonna wait. Don't really want to waste 2 great engineers on it. And we should upgrade our riflemen as well. I'm interested. I think that maybe Shaka will completely decimate Spain. So let's start here. Upgrade this rifleman. Upgrade this. Oh, it's actually Fusiliers 2 riflemen. Right. That's not that expensive, that upgrade. And I want you to start building on an ironclad as well. You can start extracting some things over there. Over here in Kiev is another one. There's here another one. There are enough places where actually we can extract them. Plastics. So we're gonna switch from the Motherland Coals to Palace of Culture and Science. We can do it in 1 turn. Just build the academy over here. This archaeologist will go over here, get that antiquity side. Stealing the cultural heritage of everybody. Corporations into radio is probably the next step. You can choose an archaeological site here. And we're gonna get a Korean longship, apparently. A barbarian camp remains a longship plundered by Korea, and it's gonna be a Korean artifact. Sure, whatever you want. And we also get like 2 turns worth of tourism every time we complete an archaeological dig. That's pretty good. So we can get one of these corporation thingies as well. Why did we finish so much technology? Because we got a scientific building. Palace of Cultural Science. Right. So there are 2 things we can get. Because we have a salt monopoly and we have a pearl monopoly. It's probably the better one. Probably. But let's first start with Cristo Redento. 14, 18. Let's keep it at 14. 3,000 hammers. How much are you giving me now from these guys? 950. That's quite a lot. Because our capital is now 28 size, which is the same size as Palenque. Great writer points has been greatly reduced. Your culture. So, to get the Hermitage. Art from different eras, different civilizations. We have a Korean Renaissance. Therefore, if we can get with these 2, which is... there are only Renaissance things available. That's a problem. Because we need at least 1 other era. 3 industrial. Medieval. Wait, did this actually... same era and civilization. Oh, this is the longship thing. Right. And therefore it becomes a museum of medieval art. Korean Museum of the Medieval Era, not art. Okay, fine. No, I'm gonna wait with you guys for now. There's a guy going here already. So let's see, there's a guy already. There's somebody already digging stuff up over there. And we can't go into Zulu land apparently. So we should really make a progress with getting things. And we'll try getting access to Zulu land. I'm afraid it's not gonna work. A little bit south, I see Japan has some places as well, so that's probably the next thing we should go after. And hopefully our ships will also find new places. But therefore I'm gonna hold you on the next archaeology department thingy for now. And start building a research lab. This archaeological site is probably gonna be a landmark because they're pretty good. Japan has a strategic monopoly on iron, only 25% though. Start digging this up. You can just sleep. How much money do we need to rush to Cristo Redento? A lot. It's about 6 turns away, I think. And we're gonna get an artifact over here. Shui Jung has been promoted. Building up for sneak attack against somebody. We don't know who though. Nah, we're looking really good. I'm actually curious, how is our science output compared to the rest of the nations? No, we don't want that. I don't see anything to take up in your territory either. Japan, there was the only one. Let's see, scientific output. World Factbook, rankings, science. We are far ahead of pretty much everybody and like in the double numbers, except for Indonesia. How many cities do you have in Indonesia? 13. We have 6. Therefore, we're doing really strong in that department. Fortune turns to the Neuschwanstein actually, is also good. Pakal has entered the modern era and went for autocracy, which is the third ideology. Interesting. Because I think I have a lot of influence with the Maya. We're popular with them. Not as much as I anticipated. But they do have some dissidents. And order is the preferred ideology. And we go to Japan. And now with Degao, you're gonna go start building a research lab. It's gonna take a whole lot of work, but that's fine. Over here, this is definitely in the reach of Degao, and therefore it's gonna be a great landmark. Over here, we're gonna make an artifact. And over here, we're gonna make a Zulu artifact. Because I don't think we will encounter many of those. Then let's update our culture. Is there some non-Renaissance art available? There is not. There's some artifacts available. What do we need for this? Other than the owner. We have a Korean classical work over there. Oh, because they're both medieval. So we want to trade the Austrian medieval for something. Probably the modern one over there. Now it should work. It does. Yeah, everything is working over there. Good. And next time we will have our first ironclad ready, who is going to explore the world for us. Because there should be quite a lot out there in the world, I think. Let's see. There are 18 sites left and 4 hidden sites left. Still a lot. Ironclad, go away. And with you being done, I kind of want to go for a research lab there as well. How close are we to rushing the Crystal Redentor? 3 turns. 3 more turns. We are now at 880. I think that should be fine, and we will be able to do it with 1 great engineer. Let's create a landmark improvement. Oh, I see one in Spain over here. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna get a couple more archaeologists. Research lab can come later. These are time sensitive. Oh wow! That's something I completely didn't expect actually. Maya declared war upon me. In Austria? Anybody else? No. Huh. Okay, if you are sure, you're not gonna survive it, I think, but that's your problem, not mine. Okay, let's start bombarding. Send some of these guys down south. Though this is not a railway, this is actually the railway. Okay. And let's see, do I want to switch you out as well? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put you down south as well. Interesting. I'm at war with him. Therefore, you should probably go to this side instead. What do you want? A site near the city-state. Well, this is near the city-state. Ah, and Ethiopia declared wars on me as well. Diplomat has been evacuated. Enemies are near. Nah. We should probably build a couple of extra artillery. We have the iron available to us. It's not that necessary, I think, especially with these these riflemen coming our way. But just to be sure, would probably be nice. The only problem with this, what I have now, is we are actually not killing the unit, we're just wounding them. Make them retreat. That's a kill. The ironclad is finished here as well. And you take 7 turns for an artillery piece. Yeah, take the 7 turns. Build some artillery for me. Cargo ships still go to Seoul. Spanish, no, not Spanish. Spanish is fine. And I'm gonna, it doesn't work well, right, with the ships exploration. So now we have a free spy. And I'm gonna send him to Ethiopia, and this time as a spy instead of a diplomat. Two turns away of buying Cressida Dentor. You still need quite a lot of hammers, but we're getting close. We're getting real close. Enemies are near. This guy got a little bit hurt, but nothing really bad. The Maya are coming with quite a lot, but it's still not that strong. Great artist has been born. Of course, we're gonna pop him immediately. And we finished radio, which means more tourism. Because now our Eiffel Tower, that's the name. This shouldn't be that difficult. I don't understand why I always have so much difficulty with remembering all those names. They're almost adding 1,000 hammers to it. Fine, let's see. Let's put you in position first. You can still fire once. Just kill this guy. At least I think I can. Yes, then we can. Okay. Now, with this city, I'm gonna see and try to kill this. Like that. That's really easy, actually. And you... It's a shame you can't really kill anybody like that. There's a chance I might do this, but no. Well, actually, you can do this then. Move over here. And we're already killing quite a lot of his units. Academies get +3 science. That's pretty good. Enemy is near. It's only here. Some enemies over there. We're not even last in soldiers. It's Austria. Though Indonesia does have a lot of deployable troops. Great writer. We've met a city-state. Oh, that's actually also really good. We're meeting all the city-states now. Can kill you? Didn't expect that, did you now? And that's the thing. People declare war on me because they think it's easy. But in reality, we have low manpower style. Like we don't have many guys that actually can do that much damage. But in total, we are really powerful because our units are specialized in the defense, and they are super localized in where we are fighting. Seoul. I think I was able to rush to Cristo Redento this turn. Yes. Oh, actually it was already before. In 3 turns he will be finished. And let's see how much hammers that will be. It will be a little bit of a waste if I pop the great engineer now. We have like 3 of them, so let's. And then go for the motherland. Do I want that rather than Broadway? Yeah, I think so. Let's wait a turn with you and this archaeologist. Let's send you to Spanish lands, which we don't have an open border agreement with. Really?
Saludos.
What do you want for this? Certainly not. How about some pearls and some horses? We're not open to your offer at this time. That's a problem. And let's try and sneak you through. See if that works. I don't think it will, but we can always try. And go back to your research lab. Yeah, I expected that unit to die. Didn't expect that unit to be so wounded though. Ah, of course they can bombard him from afar. It's like a 2-range gun. Very well, we lost 1 unit. May you rest in peace. But we can get a new policy. And I like that. Plus to production in every city. Production. +1 production for mine quarries and unique improvements. I like it. Let's do that. Should add a lot of production to the cities. This city can shoot at a couple of units. Let's start with this one because all of our units can hit him. Then fire over here. You should probably retreat a little bit back. This archaeologist. I don't think I have a site for you at the moment. Because those are places you can't reach. Ah, you gotta wait, buddy. This piece of artillery actually can't fire on anything right now. Ah, I mismanaged that a little bit. I forgot he didn't have the extra range. How much do we need for the motherland calls? Not much at all. How much money do we need for it? A little bit more. How we're doing at Neuschwanstein? Not that good. It almost looked like it didn't advance at all. At least in turns it didn't. Be promoted. Let's fortify you and just wait for a turn. Brandenburg Gate. Ah, I forgive you. You're fine, Japan. Some units over here. Shouldn't be that much a problem. Yeah, sure. You're friendly, Spain. Why don't you let me in your country? We should try and remedy that. Can we get open borders now? There's no way to make this work. Not even if we do like mutual, I would allow you in my borders. I would even give you technology for it. Here, have some archaeology. That's a real shame. Oh right, you should not try to engage him. That's not what you're there for. Let's start with this. Bombard the unit that's a little bit further away. And you can heal up. You can heal up. And then we start here with the unit that's actually closest. That's real shitty. I don't want to waste a second shot on him, but I kind of should. Well, let's start shooting at him as well. Use an archaeological thingy. I'm gonna make a Japanese artifact out of it. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode we will shoot a lot more at the Mayan guys as they come along my border. I don't think much will be left of his army in the near future. And our tourism is rising quite rapidly, and we should start building some more things. Let's see if we can optimize things a little bit more. Got a lot of our museums filled with artifacts actually, so that's good. And yeah, I love it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.